Sorry, I had to make sure that everything was set up properly. I don't do this too often, so you know, it's like it's a bit of an event. It's a bit of an event. I know. I do still have my 3D model. I haven't really used it much, considering this has been a very busy month. But everything's okay. I don't even know where to look. Where should I look right now? I don't know. Tomoe, I listened to your yeah, she read my drunk fan fiction about her in Ketchup. You have a very unique mind. I was very intoxicated by that point. I should probably point that out. I also did not expect her to see it. I don't know which one of you guys decided to show her that. I don't know why you did it. I'm not sure what your motive was there, considering, like, multiple times during the stream I was like, oh god, I hope they never see this. This is horrible. I heard somebody was also trying to, like, correct my grammar and shit during it, but, like, why? I know how to write, okay? Just because I couldn't write properly while drunk does not mean I don't know how to write. Alright, I can move my hands around now, too. I always forget about that, even though I have a hand tracker. How drunk was I? Well, okay, so to put it into perspective, I don't drink often. I'm not necessarily the largest person ever, and I had an empty stomach, and I had a 6-pack, within an hour and a half. So, needless to say, it did not go very well. I actually had to cancel my stream the next day because I had a hangover, which is not a very common matter for me. It doesn't happen that often, but it was very unpleasant. It was very not fun. Why? What do you mean, why? What do you mean, why? Things happen. It was a lapse of judgment, you know. It did not go the way that I anticipated for it to. It was a recipe for disaster, but hear me out here. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun, so it's okay, and I didn't get hurt or anything, so, you know, it wasn't really, like, a bad time. I hope you guys like the setup I have here, by the way. This is, I don't know, I loaded the scene, and this is what I had open. I forget why I had this open, but I was like, yeah, this is pretty comfortable. I mean, it's like it's a decent setup. Let me see if I can move the camera a little bit. There we go. Hold on. Oh, right, I have to do this. Oh, sorry! I didn't mean to blind you guys there, but yeah, it's just, oh. You can see that too. Sorry. Let me edit my settings real quick. Transform. There we go. That should fix it. That should fix it. Okay, there. Now it's gone. My tail physics were fixed. Don't worry, guys. It's working as intended now. Okay, let me pull my chats back up. 174 is given 4 carrots a side over coffee. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Hello, Tomoe. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out. I have a stand. Well, actually, I'm sitting down right now. No, don't worry. I understand what you mean. Wait, I wonder if I can, like, slap the table and if it slaps in real. It almost worked! It almost worked! She was drunk, bro. I was drunk. I was. I know that the grammar on the fuck, I can't even think right now. Yeah, I know how to write decently well though, so yeah, it's okay. I'll redeem myself one day. I'm just glad she liked it, at least, since somebody had to go and send it over. I guess you know, there's like a worse fates out there. You know, more of those drunk fanfics? No, it was already bad enough as is. I can't even fathom what was going through my mind while writing that. I don't think anything was. I was just cracking up the whole stream. And then eventually I got too drunk and I was like, well, I should probably end this now. I was probably good after like 4, to be honest. So 5 and 6 was a little bit much. Fanfic veteran, no, I don't normally write fanfics, but I do know how to write, just in general. That's why I'm writing a book. It's gonna be great. It's gonna have horses and stuff. All the bells and whistles. And the horses, which are the bells and whistles. Maybe stop at 4. I would have been fine if I had just eaten properly beforehand, but I was doing Guitar Hero stream for, it was like 4.5 hours it was a while. It took me a while to finish the game. And then I had like 15 minutes before the next stream. So I was like, fuck it. I'm sure that this will work out completely fine and nothing bad could possibly happen as a result of my carelessness. I made a mistake though. It was a lapse of judgment, and I promise that I probably won't do it again. Why am I in the fetal position? I'm sitting in a chair. Let me move my chats over so I can actually adjust the camera. Because I'm like between monitors right now. See? I am almost properly seated in this chair. Not quite. Not quite. I guess it clips kind of weirdly. I don't want to switch this around too much. We'll just stick with this. These are not intended poses for this, but you know, it's comfortable enough. It seems casual. It's cool. It's calm. It's an experience. Don't lie. You're totally gonna do it again. I only did a drunk stream, right? Oh wait, did I not ping for this? Oh shit, I forgot to ping that I was going live. I'm sorry, man. It's been a day. Hold on. There we go! I haven't switched from this accursed mechanical keyboard yet. I don't normally use a mechanical keyboard because it's loud as shit. You know. Moderation. Ping! Yes! Hello! Hello! Is that not alcohol in the cup next to me? It's probably carrot juice, you know? That's definitely carrot juice. I'm sorry. I'm normally a little bit better about that. It's just me being careless again. Gonna make a sandwich for dinner? That is acceptable. Oh, the sandwich, yes. I have the best sandwich recipe ever, and nobody believes me until they try it. They're like, Tomoe, there's no way that could work. But when you're very hungry, growing up, you experiment with different food, right? And eventually you create something that works pretty well. It's not insane. It works. Brandy, but with carrot wine. I'm not much of a wine person, to be honest. Not wine nor beer. I can't really get behind those. You cooked it this morning? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the sandwich. It's a pretty good sandwich. Okay, so let me explain it real quick for those not in the Discord. So what you do is you have a fried egg, right? You butter up the pan, and then it goes on. I think you fry eggs on medium heat, right? Something like that anyway. It's like medium or low. And then, you take 2 pieces of bread, and on the first one you put honey mustard on it, and then the other has mayo on it, and then you season the bread with like Italian spices or what have you, and some salt and pepper. Okay, so then you put it into the pan where the egg is cooking, and you lightly toast both sides. It's going to absorb a bit of butter, and it's gonna get like a little, it's kind of like warm and slightly toasted, so it's a good way to do it. And then the egg you should cook until at least the yolk is mostly cooked through. I guess that's how most egg sandwiches work. But after that, you can put it all on a plate. You put the mayo slice on the bottom, and then you put the egg on top of it, and then you put some like turkey, like deli turkey on it, and then you put medium or mild salsa, and then you put the honey mustard piece on top, and then it's all good to go. That's how you make that sandwich. I know it sounds weird putting salsa on a sandwich, but trust me, that shit works. Trust me, it works. It's not as bad as it sounds. It sounds weird as hell, but like it works deceptively, and it only takes like 3 to 5 minutes to make. So if you're like lazy and you just want to make something that's like really good and quick, then there you go. That's all you gotta do. Salsa is really good. The flavor profile is all over the place, but somehow it all kind of just works together. It doesn't make any damn sense, but it works. Not that weird? I got told it was super weird. I'm not Hispanic, no. Green or red salsa? It's like the chunky red salsa that you buy for like, I don't know, just, you know, like when you're having chips and salsa. Probably that kind of salsa there. Takes me 15 minutes to make like an omelet, and I consider that super simple. Well, this was like what I ate when I was in high school and I was lazy as shit, okay? It's really good. The recipe is pinned in the general chat in my server though. Hello, where's he? Hi. It's so great. I really need to get full tracking on my 3D model. I've been trying to pull it off, but it's kind of hard because, so normally what VTubers will do for full body 3D tracking is they'll put up like base stations in the corners and shit, but because I'm in a barracks room, I can't really do that, so I'm trying to like figure out a good solution to be able to get tracking set up in my current situation, but it's not very easy. It's not very easy, but I'll pull something off because I really want to do like exercise streams and stuff and other such things. I was also told I should do like VR chat streams, but that's like I need to do more research on it. I've just been really busy this month because I've been streaming 8 days, not 8 days a week, but you know, 8 times in a week, twice on Saturdays. Yeah. My eye tracking is amazing. Yeah, I have it set up with my iPhone. So iPhones are the best thing for VTuber facial tracking in general. It's a very reliable system, and it's always mounted above my computer anyway. I have like this iPhone, little tiny iPhone guy just for tracking, and it's very, very nice. And then I have my webcam over yonder for hand cam stuff. And then I bought a separate thing for hand tracking just for this, because I might not be able to do full body tracking, but I'm like, you know, at the very least I can have hand tracking and face tracking. I hope that's adequate for now. I'll try to find a better solution though. You guys just gotta be patient with me. What happened to me? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. I'll do like a little bit of like a circle around just so you guys can see. There we go. It makes me look cool and mysterious from this angle. It's really hard to like turn my eyes over that way, but it doesn't work properly. I'm like hanging out of the chair. Yeah, this is the horse cave. This is where we invent new means of harvesting carrots. I don't know what the fuck a horse would do in a mechanized area. It feels like an affront to nature, honestly. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice setting. And the lighting hits just... that, every time I do that, that like flashbangs me, so I cannot imagine how you guys feel. I'm 3D, but I can't move my head. Well, I kind of can. Just not a lot without proper tracking and stuff. Oh, by the way, this also came up during the food conversation I was having the other day in the server, but like, do you guys understand that it's acceptable to put ketchup in rice? Like plain white rice and ketchup together? Like, I'm not crazy for this, right? It actually works. But some people are like, oh, you can't do that, Tomoe. That's disgusting. No, it's good. It's good. Trust me. Trust me on this. It's not devious. Look, if you have no other choice, sometimes that's the best way to, like, you know, just, it makes rice more exciting. Yeah. You'll find my chain of command and recommend a field grade Article 15. Bro, sometimes when you get rice from the chow hall and it's, like, hard as fuck, you could just throw some ketchup in there and get, like, a tall glass of water, and it makes it almost edible. It is life-changing, okay? Although, to be fair, I've been having ketchup with rice since before I enlisted. Ketchup and mac and cheese? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's too far. I don't think ketchup and cheese really work together. Ramen flavor packets? I don't know how that would work together, honestly. Ketchup, rice, and hot dogs. That would be pretty good, too. Honestly, like, you wouldn't expect it to work together, but the flavor balance is very on point for that, okay? You just gotta have faith. I'm causing unrest amongst the bar. What, bro? It's not that bad. Wait, what do you mean rice and mayo? How would that work? That doesn't make any sense. Huh? I don't know about this one. Throw the flavor packet in when you boil the water for the rice? How do you get just the flavor packet, though? I'm starting to wonder about our food decisions in the Umarmy. The only good hot dogs are ones made from 100% beef. Prove me wrong. I'm actually not sure what hot dogs are normally made out of. I thought that it was just like ground up animal parts thrown in like a husk to like keep it all together, and it like mashes together, and then you're like, this shit's fire, and then Nobody really thinks about it too much, but a lot of the things we eat are really strange in reality. They're not made out of dogs, no! Sometimes I wonder how a dog would taste. Not like a beloved family pet, but like, you ever just like get that curiosity? Like you look over at like a dog somebody's walking and you're like, in a survival situation, maybe, you know? These are normal intrusive thoughts to have, okay? I'm not weird. I'm not weird. Like squirrel, I wouldn't actually eat a dog. Let me clarify that real quick. No, Tomoe, I don't. You guys make me sound like a monster. I'm not a monster. Look, I wish I had a pet. I do. I do wish I had one. I'm I can't even argue for myself right now. Oh no. And he's given 2 carrots today. Almond rice is literally ketchup on rice and eggs. And yet people have a problem with just rice and ketchup. It doesn't make sense. Pet or emergency ration. Yeah. You shouldn't get a pet, you might eat it. What? No! Although I have had pet chickens a lot of times in my life. And, you know, I love them. They're adorable. They're great, right? But you know, sometimes you just have to do it. I guess maybe I have a different outlook considering I grew up around that sort of, you know, stuff. But yeah. Yes, chickens are lovely pets. They are very huggable and very endearing and very simple-minded. I don't know, there's just something about them, you know? Like silkies? Well, right now in my family, my mom still has pet chickens. I haven't been over there in a while, but she has like a lot of different breeds and stuff. So there's not really, I don't think we have more than 2 that are the same. And even then, the same breeds typically have different patterns that you can get with them too. It's insane, man. It's crazy. So, Tomoe, what songs are you going to be singing for your karaoke stream? That's the crazy part, man. I wasn't even too torn up about having to reschedule it, because I did not find any time to practice throughout the week. So, hopefully I can find songs to sing and actually practice properly. I may not be the best singer, but I figure maybe if I practice a little bit, then I can make it a mostly enjoyable experience and have a little more confidence about it. So it's like, you know, we all have things we're good and bad at, okay? Ian's giving 5 carrots and say, holy crap, a 3D horse girl, they're real. I am real. I really like my 3D model. I think it's great. It's really well made. Wynn did a good job with this. I just have to, like, be able to bring out the most in it and whatnot. Any horse songs? I don't really know too many horse songs, but maybe there's horse songs out there. See, the problem is I'm very, like, musically challenged, right? So I don't know that many songs in general, so it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find things to sing. But I'll do it. I'll get a set list together, and then I'll do, like, a proper karaoke for once. Take my word for it. Horsing around? The problem is, right, and bear with me here, when I make the set list, the songs have to have karaoke versions. I don't know where to move my camera right now. I'm like, maybe over here, maybe, possibly. My keyboard is so damn loud! But mechanical keyboards are really fun to use, you know? They, like, satisfy something in your brain when you, like, click on them, so it's nice. POV horse recruitment. So you know why I've gathered you guys here today, right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. This is such a weird angle. I don't want to look down at anyone. Do I move it up to like eye level? Oh god, that's bright. Fuck. Hold on. This just looks ominous. This angle here is acceptable, although it feels like weirdly distant. There, okay, alright. What are top tier horse breeds? I don't know, honestly. I'm not a horse expert, which, you know, it's crazy considering I'm like an expert horse. Like an expert at being a horse, but I'm not a horse expert. 1 of 5, 6, 7, 8 is given 2 carrots. They can't beat that clickety clack love me keyboard. It's pretty great stuff right there. Alright, I'll bring it closer like this. And now. Can I fold my hands together like this? Yes. It's weird. I have my hand tracking at like a funky angle right now. Does the mechanical keyboard remind me of trotting? Nah. Nah. Although that would be fun now that I think about it. Well, hold on. What else was I gonna mention? I had something very thought-provoking to say. Horse girl military interrogation. Alright, let me try it real quick. Where did you put the carrots, motherfucker? Is that proper? Was that it? Did I do that right? Did I have enough feeling behind it? Don't make me yell at you. Where are the apples, damn it? More intimidate? I don't know! What do you mean I have the wrong person? Feeling it for real? Please, you have a family? I don't care about that! I'm just trying to get my carrots back! You gotta slap us first, then ask the question? I'm the only person I can slap right now, and I don't know if I want to slap myself. I'd feel like a dumbass if I did that. Also, my family watches these streams sometimes, and I don't want them thinking I'm any more weird than they already probably do. That reminds me, you motherfuckers saying hello to my mom during the drunk stream. I didn't tell her about that, but if that ever gets back to her, I'm gonna be pissed. Don't say hi to my mom again. She's probably not here right now. Hi, Umari family. Oh, you best watch it, bro. We were nice. Nah. The mama moment. This is the fate of all VTubers, honestly. I can only run for so long before the demons catch up with me. I hope you guys have been, enjoying this month of a lot more streams, though. It's been a lot for me, considering I can't, like, take a step back and do the manager work I have to do as much as I would want to do it, but I have been able to keep on top of my work. I just don't know, like... I don't know, do you guys have any feedback? Have you been having fun with the streams? Like... I don't know, because some days I'm, like, super fucking tired, but I'm like, you know, I can manage this. I can pull this off. This isn't too much. Constant streaming is so base, but don't burn out. I'll be fine. This is the last week, and then next month I get to relax, and then at the end of the month I get to debut my new outfit. It's gonna be pristine. It's gonna go crazy. It do be fun. You gotta work hard. Otherwise, how else can you expect people to believe in you? Wait, what happened to my headpiece? Did I put that shit away? Nobody told me. Wait, am I in the wrong screen? Wait, hold on. There we go. There it is. I don't know what I just toggled. Okay, all my toggles are good. So anyways, as I was saying. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the horse-related content. This will not be on the test. Hanging out with a horse every day does wear out the horseshoe. Alrighty. Okay, let me readjust my mental here. Who would the camera guy be? I don't know how that works. Dude, yeah, the tail physics were fixed. They should be fine now. Cause they were like, they were moving around too much. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Cause before it was like wiggling aggressively, you know, and now it's like a little bit calmer. It's stable. No pun intended. Holy shit. I'm so shiny from this angle. That's weird. I'm like glistening in the light. Oh god, not again. Why do I keep flashbanging myself? Tail articulation. Tail Moe was a whole character of its own. I had to put a stop to it. There we go. Shiny horse. Who is this legendary figure? Who is she? Does the tail randomly flip around? I guess it does sometimes. It was a lot worse when I first debuted the model, so my modeler wanted to fix it. So now it's fine. It's no longer as aggressive as it was before. Oh goodness. She's glowing? Thank you! Thank you! Hello there! Let me give you a shout out. I know how to do it now. I've learned. I've learned and I've evolved and I've grown. I'm starting to get used to this. Oh fuck, never mind. That did not work. Hold on, I can fix this! Thank you! My incompetence is finally catching up with me. This is it. This is the end. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing my best to do this. It's my first 3D stream since I've debuted the model, so I'm still a little rusty with the system and whatnot. Can I fix it? Can I fix what? What did I wait? What are you talking about? Brain is evolving. Oh yeah. I hope you guys well yeah, cause this was the first month where I started using Twitch this month. This is like my first proper multi-streaming month. I don't really know how it's been going. I would say it's been going good though. I've met a lot of new people on Twitch and it's been easier for me to like talk to content creators that I enjoy. So I'm finally able to like interact with my friends properly. Everybody was worried before. They're like, Tomoe, do you have no friends? Why do you not talk to other VTubers more? And it's not that I don't talk to them, right? I do. I just don't do it much in public. I must remind you all that just because a VTuber does not collab a lot does not mean that they do not have any friends. Okay? I personally don't like doing too many collabs because I would rather interact with you guys. But if I am friends with someone and I really want to hang out with them, then I love doing collabs. It's fun in that case, but you know. Yeah. I hope that makes sense, though. I want to have, like, an actual, like, concrete collab idea. I don't want to just collab for the hell of it. Because I feel like it's more important to make it meaningful and to make good memories with both that other person, as well as, like, I don't know, just have, like, a genuinely fun time, if that makes sense. Before, I was just too anxious, but, like, I gave it a lot of thought, and I'm like, I don't need to force myself to collab. I think if we can, like, arrange something and have fun together, then it's okay. If you were friends with someone, the vibe is different when you were collabing versus chilling off stream. That is also true. Gotta, like, think about... I don't know, there's a lot to think about when you're collabing, because you're effectively, like, sharing your communities with someone else, and they're sharing their community with you. So there's, like, a lot of trust there, and it just works a lot better if you already know the person, you guys are chill with each other. Because, like, sometimes people, you know, barely know each other and they collab, which is fine, depending on their, like, comfortability with that sort of thing. But me personally, I would rather just I don't know, make friends off stream, get to know them, and then eventually we can collab and it'll be fun. So that's just me clarifying. I do have friends. I'm not a lone wolf. I'm a horse, and not even a lone horse. I hope that makes sense. I'm not, I felt like I needed to clarify that as well. I had a lot of fun with my other collabs. All of my collabs so far have been fun, but it can be hard to line up schedules and stuff too. That's another concern. Like, we all have our own stuff going on, you know? What's the worst horse joke you've heard recently? That's the thing, right? As a horse VTuber, as like... one of the horse VTubers of all time, it's safe to assume that I hear a shit ton of horse jokes. So, you know me, I love a bad joke. I love shitty puns. I make them all the time. But eventually, you know, you've heard the same joke one too many times, and people beat it into the ground. They beat the dead horse too much. I think the jokes I probably hate the most, actually... Let's see, what joke do I not like? Cause like depending on when you present it, it could be fine. I don't necessarily mind the same jokes, it's just... Also, period, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Umarmy. We have fun around here. We're chilling right now. Am I winning? I think I'm winning. I think so. Quit horsing around? How is that joke? That's an acceptable joke. I think the ones that actually just piss me off the most, and cause I try to see the humor in everything. Also, sorry, I'm sitting up, so I'm like moving around a lot, but the ones that I don't really appreciate are like the horse fucker jokes with, I don't know, I guess some dude fucked a horse once and people bring that shit up all the time, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck! There's no punchline here! Why are you telling me this? Why would I care? Yeah, people still come out with that all the time, like, oh, don't tell this person about her. Hide it from her. Tomoe, have you ever heard of this person? Yes! And I don't give a fuck! Yeah, that person. That person. You guys know who I'm talking about. It gets annoying. It gets annoying having to hear about it over and over again. Cause, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just something about it. It's an unfortunate part of dark internet culture. The crazy eyes. What do you mean crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I can do crazy eyes, though, with this model. That is true. Wait, no, that's not crazy enough. It's funny how much I can look to the side, though. Yeah. Crazy? I was crazy once. I've never been crazy a day in my life. I'm a very sane VTuber. That much is true. Oh, goodness. I've been having a bad time trying to get a new job. I hear the job market right now is dog shit, bro. I hear it's really, really bad. My condolences. I'm not looking forward to that once my contract ends. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Does anybody have any nice bridges they'd like to recommend? I don't even know what state I want to live in when I'm out. I'm like all over the place. Why did the racehorse keep losing? Because he was always running in circles. Why? Well, at least he's at least he's not getting made into glue. That's fine. That's fair. You want to talk about it? It's rough right now. Have you considered joining the army? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Well, hypothetically, not actually. I would never threaten violence against my people. It's Texas, cause I'm a secret Texan. Why does everybody call me Texan? Cause I've asked this before. People are like, oh no, I don't hear any sort of like accent in your voice. There's no Texas drawl to it. And then other people will swear up and down that I sound extremely Texan. Also, what do you mean Wyoming? Nobody lives in Wyoming! Not that I know of, at least. I've never met somebody from Wyoming before. One of us. I'm not saying Texas is a bad state or anything. Probably the billboard? I mean, in that case, I would expect people to think that I'm, like, stationed there, but not from there, you know? It's a little bit different. I sound like I'm from Georgia? What does that mean? What does that mean? Stars and stripes equal Texas. Oh, so it's because I'm, like, extremely American? Is that why? Can you only be super patriotic if you're from Texas? Is this the stereotype that we're going with here? Because that's not true. Whatever happens in Delaware... I don't even think the people from Delaware know what happens in Delaware. California. What? The best VTubers come from Georgia, and that's a fact. How do you even know where they're from? How do you know? What gives? The billboard situation was really fucking funny, though, because I paid for it to be up for 3 months, and it ended up being up for 6 months, and a lot of people didn't even think it was real, but then, when they finally had the chance to go by, they're like, wait a minute, why is there a VTuber up? What's going on? Why is there an anime horse girl around here? This doesn't make sense. I actually got the chance to see it in person myself. It was very cool, honestly. It looks super cool. Billboards will stay up until someone pays to do a new one? Maybe I just got lucky then. Maybe nobody wants to advertise there. I don't even know what replaced it, to be honest. You could be a Floridian? I don't know about that. I don't know if I could. Do finger guns? Like this. Bing, bing. Well, that was recoil embarrassment. Let's just play it cool. That never happened. Tomoe gator win? What do you mean by that? I can't be a gator. Although, I feel like a gator tomboy girl would be a very blessed thing. I've said this before. That would be beautiful. It's weird though. People think my favorite animal is a horse, but it's actually a giraffe. I really fucking love giraffes. I'm not sure why. I think it might be their pattern. There's just something about it. Like, they have like a natural drip to them, I think is what the kids say nowadays. Yeah. Tall haunces? Yeah. Maybe it's because they remind me of brackies, and those are my favorite dinosaurs. We love dinosaurs out here. Love watching giraffes fight. I did get to see giraffes fight as a kid. Not in person, but like, ever since I saw those videos. It's a heartwarming occasion, you know? Long neck toggle? I don't know. I'm happy to be a horse VTuber though. It's a good time. It's a pretty good time. Horses, you know, they deserve more appreciation as animals. They're very faithful creatures ever since like the dawn of time. But nobody wants to be a horse girl. It's weird. You'd think it's like more of a thing with, you know, because there's like horse girls and then there's horse girls, right? But nobody wants to be a horse girl. So Littlefoot was my favorite character? I don't think I've ever seen that movie before. I don't know. Being an adult means nobody asks your favorite dinosaur anymore. That's not true. People ask me what my favorite dinosaur is all the time. Do you believe horses should be man's best friend? I believe that they were always man's best friend, and that... Well, see, I want to say dogs don't deserve that spot, but then I look at dogs and I'm like, I can see how you won. I can see what happened here. Dogs are very adorable. I can't wait to have one. I don't know. I grew up having dogs, so it's weird not having any pets. Never seen Land Before Time? I have not seen Land Before Time. I know. Horses were man's best friend, but then we found the internet. I thought the internet introduced like cat videos and stuff. What does that have to do with horses being replaced? Settled for man's best acquaintance. Well, that's just sad. A watch-along. I've never done a watch-along before. That's like one of the types of contents that I've never done. But that's mostly because, like, I don't know how to legally do it, you know? And I don't want to legally do it. I'm not much of a rule breaker. I get super anxious when I think about breaking rules. And okay, so here's like an example of that. I don't know if this is a good example or not, but so sometimes when I'm at crosswalks, because I gotta go past a crosswalk to go to the gym, so this is something I think about. And there are cars that are trying to pass, you know, they're trying to get somewhere. So I will literally pull out my phone, turn away from the crosswalk, and pretend that I don't see that cars are trying to go, and wait until they all leave, until there are no cars left in the area, and then I will pass. But I don't I don't want to, like, break any rules or anything. I don't know when I'm supposed to go. Sometimes they'll wait for me, but, like, it's so embarrassing knowing that they're waiting on you to pass. I'm glad you guys understand how I feel, man. I'm glad you understand. I don't know how I got in the habit of doing that. You're a certified jaywalker? That's horrible. That's like... That's gonna confuse people if you just, like, randomly run out in the road like that. Is there no crossing light? Alright, look, that's not the point, right? You don't want to be the person that they're waiting on. That is the main principle here. Yeah, sometimes, okay, if I do have to cross, like, if I do end up in that situation, I just start speed walking. Or I just, like, full-on sprint across the street. Because I'm like, oh fuck, they're waiting on me, what do I do? This is embarrassing. You know that their attention is on you. You just want to, like, curl up on the other side of the road and make yourself small. Living in California, everyone jaywalked. And how many people got hit as a result? How many of those fuckers decided to walk out in the middle of the street at night wearing all black? No fucking form of visibility on them. And then they get shocked when they fucking get hit by a truck going 75. In, like, a school zone. Although I guess that doesn't matter if it's dark out. But you get the point. You get the point. There is no crossing lights, only crossing opportunities. That's not a very legal way of looking at it. This is not PT belt propaganda. I'm saying you guys need to order that those high-vis vests that all the construction people have. Maybe get like a hard hat on or something and just make it work. You can't go 75 in LA. You can't go anywhere in LA with their traffic, bro. Here's read by Fanfic. I was told about this, yes. I still don't know who fucking showed her it, but as I said earlier, I'm glad at least that she enjoyed it. I don't, okay, so to explain the level of embarrassment I felt when I heard that, it was like, well, I'm sure you guys can imagine something reaching an unintended audience, and it's just, I just, I don't know how to put it into words. It was just very painful. It was very painful. Hey, Tomoe, I missed your 3D debut. Happy to finally see it live. It's great to be able to use this model. I hope I can find more opportunities to use it in the future. Unintended or unwanted? I mean, it's not like I wrote anything bad, right? It's just embarrassing. It's really, really, really embarrassing. Especially because I wrote it when I was extremely intoxicated. She knows about me now? She already knew about me. She was the first person to raid me when I started on Twitch, actually. She's a very cool person. I just did not expect her to see that. So last time I let you guys choose what VTubers I write about. Alright. Military recruitment POV stream win. I try to recruit people to the Umarmy and people think it's like some government propaganda shit already as is. I can't fly too close to the sun. I don't want to get burned in the harsh light, although I don't really tan that well. I don't know why. I have like an inability to tan, which is weird, right? Cuz I don't know. Who is she? Kirsch. Embarrassing is the best thing because you always remember it. That's one way of putting it. That is definitely one way of putting it. But your model is tan? I myself am half black and half white, right? So for some reason, the sun just does not want me to tan. I can tan eventually. I just have to be out in the sun for a very, very long time. And then eventually it starts, you know, I start tanning. But otherwise, I'm kind of just at like the default same shade. I am tanned IRL, I guess you would say. I don't know, it's weird, right? The color of my model is the color that I am. That much is true. Fake tan? It's not fake! It's not fake. Just, what, huh? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Hard-coded tan, pretty much. I've only been sunburned like one time, and that's because I think I was like kayaking, and I didn't know that I could get a sunburn because I never really, I don't know, the thought didn't cross my mind. But then I realized that the sun is like more intense when you're at the water. So yeah. There goes all the secretly white jokes I was about to make. I am not. I mean, I'm half, right? I'm half. It's fine. Hello, Miss Tomoe. Hello. Wrist reveal during animal pills moment. Yeah, I have done a wrist reveal. I think my first hand cam, I wasn't even wearing long sleeves. It's not any secret. But the issue is with my hand cam that it, like, the light from it glares really fucking badly. I think that was apparent when I was doing my sculpting stream and like the white clay was like literally glowing. So people see it and they're like, "Oh, Tomoe, you don't seem like you could be, you know, anything but extremely white." And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh god. My mic was making weird noises. But yeah, that's the situation. Take it as you will. I don't know why I don't tan that well. I just assume it's like a genetic thing. I don't know. That's when you realize the sun is a deadly laser. I mean, it's convenient not having to wear a shit ton of sunscreen, I guess, but you know. You guys are out of pocket right now, shut up! I can't tan, I just cook like a baked potato. See, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. That would be very miserable. The sun just burns me? How do you go and do any outdoor activities then? When I first heard your name, and saw your model. I knew you were a VTuber. I assumed you were a new Musume horse girl. I get that a lot, actually. Which I guess makes sense because horse girls, again, are not very common. But, however, I don't know what my counter argument is, actually. That's I'm pretty fond of Musume. It's not a bad anime. I definitely need to finish it at some point, but you know, I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day. Some tan, some burn. Some just slowly cook over time. I do spend a lot of time outside, though. Even more so, well, I don't know, because even in the winter, I was still going out to do cardio on the track, so I don't know. However, stop talking. Shh, 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 no more from you. Am I into horse movies? I guess so. I've been watching more war movies lately. I watched one just today, and it was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool. You have to rotate it like one of those 7-Eleven hot dogs. I don't know if that's enough. But I also, like, I don't know, because, like, even in the summer, most of the time I'm wearing sweatpants, so I'm never going to be able to get an even tan. Thoughts on War Horses, then? Or War Horse the movie. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that. You what? What's wrong with wearing sweatpants at all times of year? That was a great movie? Wait. We're all over the place right now. Have you ever seen Fury? No, I haven't. How do I wear sweatpants during the summer? Well, okay, so here's something I thought about today at the gym, right? I don't know how to approach this, but so I was in the gym, and it was pretty busy, you know, it was like probably like a couple hours ago at this point, and I look up, and like all the women are wearing yoga pants, and I thought to myself for a minute, I'm a straight woman, but I was like, I can see why this would cause problems. Like, I don't know, man. I feel bad for guys, like getting yelled at for staring. It's hard not to if everything is there. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Not beating the allegations? What allegations am I not beating? A pants all year type of fella? Oh shit, hold on, I gotta scroll up in my chat real quick. It's just gonna scroll in. Novsky Reactor is giving 5 cards. So if you could pick a historical figure to ride you in a battle, who would it be? I don't know. I never thought about that before. I don't even know who I'd want to fight beside. Well, one of us. One of us. I don't even mean like stare in like a weird way, right? It's just like, if somebody gets mad at you for looking and you're wearing something that's like skin tight, it's like, how do you avoid that? How do you avoid that? Yoga pants on any girl are the best? Probably. I find sweatpants more comfortable though. I don't know. You don't? Yeah, it is. Not even the easy answer of Washington. That's too easy, man. That's too easy. We know we're just giving you a hard time. That's fine, that's fine. Women are pretty. I don't know about that, bro. Well, I mean, I guess so. I personally don't understand. I don't understand the appeal of women, but I think dudes are cool. Sweatpants so base, so comfortable. I'm like a t-shirt sweatpants type of person. I can't really imagine going to the gym and anything else at this point. Sorry I don't have any link command things set up on Twitch. I keep forgetting to fully set up my Twitch. Well, it's not that I forget, it's just like, yeah, I haven't found the time for it yet, and whenever I get free time, I don't even know where it goes at this point. I hope you guys like the thumbnail for this stream, though. I'm something of a graphic designer. Not to brag or anything, it's pretty top-notch. Have I ever collected Legos? Yeah, I still have to finish the Lego Titanic. I have to. I have like 15 hours left in that, so we'll see how that goes. It's epic. Thank you! I was looking at all those like clickbait Fortnite things, and I was like, how do I make it like that? I only recently started making my own thumbnails though, so I'm like kind of trying to learn it, and then occasionally you'll catch me doing like cursed photo edits, so I'm trying to like just I feel like it's a necessary skill to be able to shitpost effectively as a VTuber, so we'll see where this ability takes me. There's a thumbnail? Yes! You're on the YouTube side. You should know that. You should know that. People say Legos. Is it just Lego? That shit looks like the battle pass. I think I need to make the yellow text larger, right? It's supposed to take up like 50% of the screen. Tomoe, should the salsa touch the honey mustard? Yeah. It's supposed to go, right under the honey mustard piece. You don't know much, pal. You know what? That's okay. I don't always know what I'm talking about either. I just finished the Lego Medieval Village set. Took me 2 days to build. Longest build I did was the Lego Anniversary Castle. Took 3 days. I think I've had like, so I've been doing streams of the Lego Titanic set, and I think I'm about 50 hours into it total. Because I have to like break it up into a shit ton of parts. Because it has like, I think it's 9,060 pieces or something. So it's gonna take a while. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of YouTube is making thumbnails. It can be relaxing, but I have to do like 8 of them in one night. So maybe if I disperse the work better, it might go a little bit better. How much of the building is interrupted by Zatsu? Well, usually I'll chat when I'm like sorting the pieces. Because that takes a while. I have to like sort them by color. Otherwise, I can't get anything done. Yeah, the Lego the botanical set, is it? It's like, fuck, I'm trying to remember how to pronounce it properly. I think, yeah. There's like British ways of saying some words and then English ways. Wait. American and British ways of saying some things. It's like the difference between herb and herb. Yeah, it's confusing. Language is weird. I usually just drop a bag into a bowl and go from there. I would totally do that if it weren't so many pieces. Oh, yeah. If you could buy any car... If Tomoe could buy any car, why would it be a Mustang? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I want to get one of those, like, really shitty run-down cars, but then make it look really pretty. So it's like... People will think that it's a really good car at a glance, and then they'll get into it and it's making like really sad sounds, like a distressed animal when you try to actually run it. Tomoe, you could play Wii Sports with a 3D model. That is true, actually. But I'm still working on the full body tracking right now. This is the most I could do. I didn't think I could raise my arms like that. Let me see how far I can raise them. Wee. I guess that far. I should get a Firebird? Why a Firebird? I need a car that's reliably going to cost more to upkeep than it is to actually buy the car. Ah! It was kind of an ah moment. Aha! We forget. Well, at least I forget how many angles I can go at with this model. It's weird being in another dimension. Hello there. Got any, no, we only have apple cider here. Not hard cider, but like non-alcoholic cider. Cam rotation, hell yeah! Apples for the horse? Thank you, Grey Wolf, thank you. It's a nice bronze apple there. Honestly, tip system being a gotcha still makes me very happy. Eventually, when I have to replace my alerts, it'll probably still be a gotcha. Never forget, chat. Tomoe slips into a British accent with random words. This proves she's a spy for those across the pond and can't be trusted. That's not true! I don't even mean to do it. I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. It just happens. Can't keep the camera still? Sorry, I have a very shaky hand. Can we still talk like this? Oh god, that's throwing me off. What? Blimey? Holy smokes, Redcoat. No! 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 That's exactly what a spy would say! I'm trustworthy! Is it time to gamble? Is it time to gamble? What are you gambling for? The platinum apple? Can you say aluminum? Is it supposed to be aluminium? Is that how the British say it? That doesn't make sense. You're painfully British. How do you say aluminum then, huh? Fess up, Buster. It's like where do I move my hand? Spy, we got a spy? Why not make the super chat sound a reveille? I never thought about it before, you know? Never thought about it before. I will probably be doing a lot of upgrades later in the year, though. I have commissions in place. We'll see how things go. The British are coming, men. Take defensive positions. The fuck is the British gonna do against us? They're not gonna do anything. Do I look like I'm afraid of you? Foil? You mean that shit in math? Yeah. Aluminium. Oh. Why? Hold on, let me see what I can do here. Gotta make this. This is weird. It's still so weird being able to do hand tracking. I don't know. These are like air quotes. Hold on. Well, can't do air quotes properly. What am I grabbing there? The future! Reach out and grab it. I don't want my bones to start cracking. I'm too old for this shit. Aluminum isn't even spelled to sound like aluminum. You're making this very complicated, you know that? Needlessly complicated. Firmly grasp it. Okay. Like this. Hands tracking, yes. Look, I can like pretend that I'm typing. I sound drunk now. My voice fluctuates a lot sometimes. Can you believe that there are some people who think my voice is AI? Do I sound AI to you guys? Does anything sound suspicious about me? You trust me, right? Right? What do you mean, hell no? Wait, you meant to the other thing. Okay, we're good. Trust is imperative to the mission here. There's a gun to your head. How'd that get there? That's weird. That's crazy. Calling HR? The horse representative's not gonna do shit for you. I've paid everybody off. You finished making the sandwich? Let me know what you think of it. That's like, that's my prize recipe. I have not been able to make anything since then, you know? British and AI? I need more debuffs, come on. Let's hear, what else is wrong with me? Tell me more. Is my model made in Blender? I'm not sure. Well, you're not AI? I have to applaud with it. The carrot just looks so happy. There we go. Sorry if I'm being goofy. It's just one of those days, you know? Woman? Coffee. A horse girl? Hoof-hearted? Illiterate? Alright. You got me there. I can type really well, but I'm not great with words. I'm not the most eloquent speaker ever. I've definitely gotten a lot better at it though over time. We're getting somewhere. I never really used to talk to people a lot, so it's something that takes time, you know? British AI Navy. Why the fuck would I be Navy? I'm like shitty at swimming. How could I possibly be Navy? That doesn't make any damn sense. It's fine. 99% of horses are illiterate. Those 1% though, that's like a lot to keep up with, you know? Floaties? Maybe that would be enough. Most sailors are bad at swimming too. So we found their weakness. We just have to push them into bodies of water. Oh, you posted a picture in the Discord? I look forward to seeing how this sandwich is. Can I do a handstand? Technically I can, but why would I? I don't have the best sense of balance ever, you know? I don't want to get hurt, man. I don't want to get hurt again. Kelpie? I don't think I have the aggression required to be a Kelpie. I don't think I could pull that one off. MD is given 2 years to say, ever told a joke so funny HR wants to hear it too? I don't know about that. Freestanding handstand or against a wall? I'll try to do a handstand after this stream to see if I can do it. I don't want to step away just to do that. Also, like, what if I, like, get injured? Like, what if I fall and hit my head on the corner or something and I, like, black out for the rest of the stream and the stream is just up and all you guys hear is ominous silence and you don't see me appear again? What then, huh? What then? Then so be it! What do you mean? That's fucked up. Ah, chair stream, of course. Peak content? Oh, nah. Oh, no. Then call the cops. I don't want to be arrested again. I don't want to. Unconscious Tomoe ASMR? How do you make ASMR out of that? How does that work exactly? Creepypasta? Again? Maybe. I'll never tell. Are y'all good? Everybody is flourishing right now. This is a happy place. Look how happy everybody is. Yeah. Snoring? I don't fucking snore. Not me, not this horse. Features? No. You guys say some concerning things, you know that? And you know, that's coming from me, of all people. How do I know? I don't know. I feel like my mom would have told me that growing up if I did. That's like some shit she would not let me live down. It took you 16 years to discover that you snore? Why 16 years? You are very discontent. What are you upset about? Pretend that I am HR. Tell me your woes. What in my company displeases you? What exactly? I promise this will be taken very seriously. The pay is low. You get paid in the satisfaction of a job well done. What more could you want? HR is scary? Then don't report anything. You'll be fine, man. It'll be fine. Didn't know you functioned as a therapy animal too? No, I'm just here to cover the position of HR because our last HR got fired. Horrible horsing accident. It happens. Wait, oh god. I almost fell out of my chair. Fuck. I'm moving around too much. Your bonus is being a marine energy. Dear god, that is terrifying. I don't know about that. Tail Moe was let go. We just have like a not so sentient replacement. The model's eye tracking is fluid. Thank you. It is really fun though. It is really fun to play around with. There's a lack of carrots in the break room. This is something that has been brought to my attention and we will resolve it in no time. When is the next pony show? We don't have any ponies around here. We only have horses. I think that's how it should be. There's a person knocked unconscious from a handstand, multiple chatters held hostage, sailors who can't swim, people are underpaid, and worst of all, you can't even say aluminum. Of course we're upset. I don't know how you want me to say it, man! I'm doing my best out here. Also, I don't know why the sailors can't swim. How the fuck? How does that even work? How did they pass basic training? That doesn't make sense. Also, the person being knocked unconscious from a handstand, that just happens sometimes in the stable, okay? I'm not a miracle worker. I work long hours here. The best I can do is try to find a temporary solution. But you know what? Sometimes in life, there are no solutions, and that's just something we have to accept. Bear with me, 23 is given... oh, subscription. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I promise you won't end up unconscious on the floor and dragged into into the closet when guests come over. No. What is the worst part about basic training? It's boring. It's really boring, honestly. I guess that was, at least for me, I don't know. Because if you already go in there and you're like decently physically fit, it's just people yelling at you. And then you get bored. You're like, what do I do now? What do I do now? Life is a compromise that's always won by the lowest bidder. What kind of fucking motivational quote is that? Can we put that on like a t-shirt or something? Can we do that? Is that allowed? How to join the army if I can't wake up early in the morning? I don't know. Why do you want to join? Do whatever makes you happy, I guess. Yell back at them? Ugh. I don't know why my face is so itchy. Nothing but PT and people... Huh? Worst part of basic training is the other people. That is true. Having to live in close proximity with a lot of unbearable people is kind of like, you know... I don't know. I kind of just kept to myself, though. So it wasn't that bad for me. The salsa ruins the sandwich? That's crazy! That is a crazy thing to say. The salsa is the backbone of it. I assure you. I joined the military, but I definitely punched the drill sergeant. Me too, buddy. Me too. I'd, you know, the minute somebody tries to yell at me, I'd lay their ass out on the concrete, man. Nobody raises their voice at me. I got pride, you know, and I'm like a toxic alpha wolf. Ain't nobody yelling at me. Oh man, that shit's funny. They don't yell at him anymore. I think they still yell at people. It's like no discipline. I can't handle being yelled at, man. I'll fucking cry and get aggressive. Yeah, totally. The Punisher. Gecko7 for you, subscribe. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the subscription. No more hazing behind the barracks. Oh, golly. Times have changed. Oh. Now listen here, Sonny, I'm gonna make you kiss the ground. I think I would be a very great drill sergeant. I don't I just have, like, the greatest air of authority ever? Don't you just look at me and you're just terrified? Yeah, I totally just start yelling at someone, you know, just take out all of my negative emotions on them. I go home, you know, the wife files for divorce, and I'm like, oh shit, good thing I'm in a position where I can yell at people all day. I want to make some poor little fucker cry. Some poor 17-year-old who got his parents' permission to go, yeah, you're gonna go to college after this, buddy. You're not gonna get through basic training on my watch, motherfucker. It's your fault she left me. My favorite one was "It gonna work you to the wall slide." Oh man. I think my favorite part about basic training was the fact that, like, everything was just... The facilities were old as shit and falling apart. And nothing worked the way it was supposed to, but we kind of still made it work somehow. I don't know, it's just me, but I forgot a lot of what I learned in basic. What the fuck are we supposed to learn there? Discipline, right? Yeah. Yeah. You sound like a top tier sham artist. Hey, fuck you! I am very much, I don't even have any paperwork. I am such a good person, yes. Nora is given 1.99 carats to say Drill Sergeant Tomoe would be peak gap moe. I'm just really not good at yelling at people. I don't know. Why the long face? It's a genetic condition. Thank you. Old falling apart, not working late. Right, you don't have to talk about me like that. Hey, look, man. I'm 123. I'm getting up there in the years. We have to learn to laugh about these things, I believe. Working as intended. I don't know if it's working as intended, but it still technically functions, so it doesn't need to be replaced yet. Not sure what my friend who spent some time in the military learned. More sarcasm? Hey, sarcasm builds character. I think so. Have you been covered by the VA yet? Huh? Oh, goodness. Building made by the lowest bidder considered military grade. It's gonna be okay, champ. Wipe those tears away. If you have time to cry, you have time to go do another lap, alright? Yeah. You're gonna learn today. I'm gonna break you guys down and mold you into, like, a totally new form. I think that's how that works, right? Is that the proper threat? Yeah. You're gonna be like one of those really crumbly, shitty granola bars that falls apart the moment you open the wrapping. But then I'll, like, scoop you up and And fuck, what do you do after that? I don't know. I feel like if you're that broken, there's nothing I can do. I'll get you a really good therapist, yeah. Disturbing amalgamations of mare and man. Break you down and rebuild you, yeah! Yeah! The therapist can rebuild you. I only know how to break you down. Theoretically though, that's how basic's supposed to work. You're supposed to reshape people. So if you go in there wanting to punch the drill sergeant, I'll just remind you that you can't do shit against me. Yeah. Boot camp was fun, but I got there for extra long because I was injured. That's a fate worse than death. Honestly, I got injured too, I just pretended I wasn't, and I was far enough along to where it didn't really matter. I actually, I fractured a part of my hip, so that was fun. It was really painful, but I took like 1,400 milligrams of ibuprofen, and I didn't feel it anymore, and it was great. That shit worked. It worked wonders. I could still kind of march, so it was fine. I didn't know it was, I didn't know I broke it, right? I thought, well, I was told it was probably just like a muscle strain or something, so I was like, you know, it's whatever. You know, it's fine, right? I can totally deal with this. And then they get an x-ray like a couple months later, like, damn, that shit's broke. Here's some, vitamin C and, vitamin D. I think vitamin T helps for bone growth, I think? Like, recovery from that, like the bone healing juice, yeah. Celis has announced, what if you want to hug the drill sergeant? That sounds like a horrible idea. I don't know about that. I think the max daily limit is 800 milligrams. Not when you need to do stuff still. That's for sure. Is it really only 800? I feel like you could take up to 1,400. Because they make tablets that are like super fucking strong. Some clean socks and a bottle of water will fix your hip. I wish that was true. I think it took like 7 months to heal. Maybe longer, because I was still working out on it. Like, when I had the opportunity to, I was still going to the gym and stuff, so it was pretty fun. It was a good time. They told me I was being a bitch, so I just assumed that I was being a bitch. And it turns out, when you're injured, the mentality you have is like half the battle. If you tell yourself that shit doesn't hurt, you could be in a lot of pain, but if you keep telling yourself, like, if you cope hard enough, it doesn't hurt as much anymore. And I think that's an important thing to keep in mind. Try hugging the drill sergeant and you get a German suplex. I don't know, I feel like they just punch you in the stomach repeatedly until you throw up. Or wish they could, at least, you know? Savvy subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Sorry, words are hard right now. Words are hard. That's how you get lifelong injuries, and you get lifelong memories too, okay? If you feel like you're very damaged, be sure to report it. How's the stream going? Oh, it's good. I was just talking about, I was talking about my time in basic training and how I got injured, and they told me it was nothing, and then they learned that it was something, and then they, like, panicked and tried to, like, patch things up. It was a little late for that. Luckily it healed, but then I had problems with it a couple years later. It was, like, a weird back and forth situation. Oh, thank you very much for stopping by, Bill. I broke my wrist and only found out a year later. Sometimes minor breaks are easy to ignore as muscle pain. Yeah, because it was weird, right? I to this day not sure if I broke part of my hand at some point or not. At work it steals. Yeah, it is really hard to tell, because, like, I don't know. They say a lot of things are muscle strains or, like, try to play it down. I think it's because a lot of people in a training environment will pretend to be injured to get out of injuries. That's super normal. So then, when people actually come by injured, they just want to tell you that it's nothing, or just assume you're not telling the truth, which can be both good and bad. Because a lot of people do get called out on their bullshit, but then if you're actually injured, then you might end up, like, getting a more severe injury. So it's kind of like, you can fuck around, but sometimes you'll find out things are much worse than anticipated. I feel like I'd get really hurt and cry like a bitch. Well, when I first got the injury, I could not put any weight on my leg at all, because it was, like, broken on, like, the right side of my hip. but then I was being looked at by the drill sergeant. So like, oh hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, it just hurts a little bit. And then one of the girls gave me some ibuprofen, so I just took enough to where the pain went away mostly. So, and then after like a week or so, I think I just got used to it, so it wasn't as bad anymore. Classic malingering, yeah. I don't know why I got so knee-deep into this story. You get the point, though. Basic has, like, good and bad things in it, so it's, yeah. Okay, bye, horsey. Bye-bye. How long have I been in? It's been several years at this point. I don't want to give, like, an exact time, because I'm still in, so I don't know. But, I would say at first, I was I'm more motivated than I am now. I don't necessarily mind my job. I'm glad that I'm able to find some time to be a VTuber still despite it, but it has its ups and its downs. That's why I always tell people, don't enlist unless you want to, you know? Like, don't enlist unless it's for you. Dad once got heat stroke on a march and collapsed. First sergeant threatened to pee on him if he didn't get up, and my dad told him to do it. Apparently that's how they knew it was serious, so they medevaced him. Dear God, dude. What the fuck? You just retired after 12 years? Congratulations! I can't wait to finally retire, too. I'm gonna get there, eventually. Eventually I'll get there. I've heard people getting, threatened with paperwork over sunburns before. Things get really dicey, depending on your leadership. I'm no longer starry-eyed. Well, technically. You see this? We're good still. I know it's not quite the same, but you know, I'm at least motivated to be here for you guys. You'll enjoy the time in. I do enjoy, like, a lot of aspects of it are fun. I'm sure I'll look back on it later and be like, yeah, that was fun. That was a fun time. I've started focusing more on, like, college and stuff now, so I'm just kind of trying to do what I can for myself and also the people in my unit, and it's like the balance of everything, I guess. But sometimes you don't know until you try, yes. Yeah, it's a weird time. You get what you can while you're in. The benefits are key. That is true. It's why whenever I figure out new benefits we have, because they're not always necessarily advertised well, I try to, like, tell my coworkers about it and help them figure out how to take advantage of those benefits as well. And we don't always necessarily have the free time to do so, but it's like, you gotta at least get something out of it. Because, I mean, there's, like, the default benefits, but there's also things you can only take advantage about while you're in still. And then afterwards is when you usually learn about it, so, you know, it's just one of those things. I'm leaving for basic training in a couple weeks. Anything you think I should know? I mean, they're gonna teach you pretty much everything you need to know while you're in there. Just, I would say, don't try to stand out, but also don't try too hard to blend in. Just, yeah, be somewhere in the middle. That's the advice I normally give people. Getting to board planes first is nice. That's right. Everybody in the military should have TSA pre-check. You just need to put in your DOD ID as your known traveler number. I believe that's how that works. I think that's how that works. Yeah, that should be a benefit everyone has. Don't take shit personal and fold your clothes. That's right. They're yelling at you because they care. Oh, hello there. Hello. Your joints have a pad in them? If it can't get inflamed and heal, it just gets worn away to nothing. Oh yeah, that is true too. A simple rule that helps: right place, right time, right uniform, you'll be good. Yeah. You don't want to be the guy that recommends the idea that gets everyone in trouble. Something that's probably going to frustrate you is learning that if one person fucks up, everyone gets punished. That gets frustrating real fast, especially because most people end up with at least one motherfucker who manages to mess up everything. And it's, yeah, it's one hell of a time. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Everybody's... Blanket parties? No! No! Don't do that! Don't do that shit. That is not acceptable. I attended a welding academy recently and they brought a doctor in to sternly lecture everyone on ibuprofen specifically. Why ibuprofen? I actually wanted to try welding at some point. Hehe. This horse looks so chill. This is meant to be a super calm and relaxing environment. A great team building exercise. I guess that's one way to put it. Blanket parties are not acceptable. If I catch anyone doing that shit in the Umarmy, it's not gonna be pretty. That would definitely be me. You gotta give yourself more credit. It's just, I don't know, we all have weaknesses. We're supposed to compensate for each other's weaknesses and help each other learn. Can you quit basic training if it's too hard? There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. It depends on who you ask. It depends on who you ask. I would say, the short answer is, no. But, can I have a calm and relaxing horse fact? Horses are one-toed mammals. I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I hope that's a correct fact. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's still on point. Teamwork is important. Yes. That is true. I worked in a steel fab shop. I know a lot of stuff about welding, Tomoe. I hope you like breathing in toxic gases. If you microdose on it, it builds character, right? Isn't that a saying? You gotta microdose the toxins. Everyone in the military gets exposed to, fuck, what's that one stuff that's in the walls of, like, every medical facility? Not medical, military facility. It's, asbestos? Ah, yeah, whatever that shit is. No, not black mold. Black mold is, it's more of a selective thing. That depends on where you are. Yeah. So we're all fucked regardless, you know? We're all fucked regardless. Why welding plant when you can weld electronics? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Plenty of black mold too. Black mold is in fact a barracks thing. It's like a known issue that, you know, nobody really worries about it or does anything about it. I think I have some in my vents. Yeah. It's fine though, it hasn't hurt me yet. No one knows. What do you mean no one knows? Everybody knows. Hope you guys have been having fun here. This is always, I like being able to do chatting streams like this occasionally. I'm very head empty today, but it's been a fun time. Black mold is a natural biological culture implemented in barracks to help inoculate service members over the time of their contract. What does that mean? What did you mean by this? It's nice, very lovely to meet you. I appreciate you stopping by. It's been fun. I'm also just happy I can use my 3D model again. I really need to get full tracking set up. It is a really nice model. It's like super shiny and stuff. It's got like so much. That's why I want to get, if I get better tracking, then I'll be able to show it off a lot more proper. This is just a good environment to do chatting to. That's why I have it set up like this. Oh god, what was that? Okay. Horse over a book. There we go. It builds character? How much character are we talking? Background character that dies in an explosion or like a main protagonist? Horse? Horse. It's nice to hear the horse shoot the breeze for a while. Isn't that like firing a gun into the air? Like for a racehorse? Like when you're starting? Actually, I don't think those use real bullets. That'd be very wasteful. Probably no good. Vtuber fanfic type of character. We do not talk about that anymore, okay? Let me forget about it. Let me forget about it. I'm going to bury that memory away. You guys can't use this to haunt me. Guy who should have just died ages ago but doesn't? Is he like immortal or something? What's the situation here? Will the new model come with updated BGM? I'm working on it. I know. There's something mind-numbing about my current BGM. But don't worry. I will have everything fixed in a jiffy. Just give me 3 to 5 business days. Peak horse fiction. I still can't believe there are people who are like trying to correct my writing while I was drunk. Just, you gotta like live a little in the moment, you know? Sometimes things don't need to be perfect. They just need to be adequately fun. It was given 4.99 carats to say JP8 fuel exposure whacks the Y chromo and results in having a lower chance of having a boy. Also, petroleum exposure can cause nasty birth defects. I have heard about the former one. I just thought it was a myth. I didn't know that that was actually something that happened. 1903 Springfield or M1 Grand? I have a Springfield myself, so I'm a little bit biased here. But the pinging noise is nice, so I guess it depends on preference at that point. My preference is Springfield, though. Mm-hmm. Huh? Haunts? Haunts. Hello there. Run-on sentence! Excuse you! I mean, I don't mind fixing run-on sentences. That was a pretty egregious error to make, so, you know, I don't mind that one, but some of the other things, no good. It's okay, though. I appreciate you guys correcting my mistakes because that shows that you care about me. That shows you're trying to look after me and help me from making irreversible errors that will undoubtedly lead to my downfall if left unpatched. Yeah, something like that. You haven't shot your Springfield yet? It'll be okay. What do you mean, bro? I wrote safe for work fanfics. Excuse you. I'm a Marine. I crunch crayons, not grammar. Oh. I've only been on a Marine base once. It was like an experience. It was weird. It was weird. Oh, goodness. It's not correcting, it's collaborative writing. As long as we're all working together for one sort of common goal. We must crush the shackles of opposition and free the horses from the stables. One step at a time. And then we'll go to like a Denny's or something, I don't know. I said it once and I'll say it again, your outfit gives off Amelia Earhart vibes. I've been told I'm like a Thomas Jefferson type. Yeah. Took me a moment to remember that. Women are immune to the JPA thing, it only happens to men. I gathered that much at least. Do I have a meme tag? I should have a meme tag. I didn't think about that. Huh. I'll get something sorted out later, don't you fret. Am I doing all the coding for tracking? No, I'm just using a software. Yeah, I know. It's cute her eyes look up when thinking. Oh yeah, you guys can see my, like, physical habits. I don't know. Now I feel self-conscious! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Pippa visits a Walmart, a fanfic? I did do that. That's fair. Stare? No. How dare you? I'm sorry for fidgeting so much. Stop! Ah! I hate this. Okay, whatever. Let's get back on topic. Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's refocus. Come on. Refocus. Fidget spinner? Where? I don't have one right now. Deep breathing. Be calm. Be cool. Collected. Yeah. Now it has been noted. This is 3D is the perfect time to fidget. You are right. I can go down to my exercise outfit. I think that makes it worse though. But I am excited for future PT streams. We will be prepared. I like the tail just hanging down here. It phases through the boards. It is undeterred. It cannot be stopped by mortal limitations. Wow. Okay, wait. Camera adjustment. There we go. Perfect! And now back here. Huh? The ghost tail? It's not as bad as it was before, trust me. It's not as bad. Interdimensional horsetail? No layers can contain it. Horsetails care not for physics. That is true. That is very true. Talked about gym/PT stuff earlier in stream. Yeah. I have like a shit ton of knowledge about gym stuff only because I've been lifting for 4 years. But I never get the chance to ramble about it. So if I do a PT stream, then I can unapologetically ramble about it. And that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm excited about. I'm a witch? No, I'm a horse. Be cool if you could interact with it. You can in spirit, it's fine. Gotta get back in the gym. It can be hard if you've been out of it for a while, honestly. I just try not to like think too much about specific milestones. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I like to try different things too, but I always try to get some cardio integrated into my my daily routine. Otherwise I neglect cardio completely. But I've been trying to do like more calisthenics recently because I've been just doing primarily weightlifting for so long that I'm like, I don't know, I gotta try something new. Cause like if you only do weightlifting, then you build enough muscle mass to where it gets harder to do shit like pull-ups. But mostly because like things like pull-ups are also, they're like a trained motion. So it's part having the muscle to do it and part your body being familiar with the movements. And then you're training those specific muscle groups for like a particular purpose. So it's hard to measure how much strength a person has with just like one exercise or the other. So if you ask someone how much they bench, that's not necessarily indicative of what they are capable of doing. Especially if you ask a woman how much she can bench. Women have weaker chest muscles, so the amount that a woman can bench is a lot different than how much a guy can bench. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Yeah, I mostly do endurance lifting and calisthenics and stuff though, so I don't have super high maxes myself. If you can't bench 225, then wait, what? You're literally a baby? That's not true. That's not true. I want to experience runner's high though. I've always been curious as to what that feels like, cause I get, you know, I get super into lifting, but I've never felt that way for cardio, so I don't know. How much can I bench? I've never tried to lift more than 135, so I'm not sure. No, I do full body workouts. I don't know if women have stronger lower bodies. I don't think so. I think they just have weaker chest muscles. Women have weaker chest muscles, yet they carry heavy chest space loads. Why is nature so cruel? I think that's mostly spine at that point. Their backs are fine. Just gotta work out proper. Same, I could never reach that. It's an ambitious goal right there. What would you recommend for a woman beginning weightlifting? One of my friends wants to know so she can get strong like a horse. I would say to start, you can do a lot of modified exercises. Like if you're trying to do push-ups and you don't have the strength to do a push-up yet, then there are like exercise bands and stuff you can get to be able to work your way up to it. So I would say just like take it in small steps and don't be afraid to use like the lower weights. Like I think when I first started, like when I had never lifted at all, I was using like 2 to 5 pound dumbbells to start out with. And that's fine, because like you don't want to take it too fast or you'll hurt yourself and that'll just set you back further. A hard thing to do though that I noticed when I was building up to stronger dumbbells is you have to be careful about making sure your wrist is strong enough to support the weight as well, because that can also impede further progress. You need like the forearm and wrist strength to be able to support the weight, because your biceps and triceps might be able to support it, like you could probably curl them, but you can get those injuries in particular if you're not careful. So hopefully that makes sense. I think once I got like a mild like forearm injury or something because of that, but it healed pretty quickly. It did set me back a bit. That's why I'm a lot more cautious about it when moving up in weights, and why I feel like it's easier to start with endurance lifting because you're able to control the weight, so there's less chance of you hurting yourself, if that makes sense. Yes. Goodbye, military horse girl Tomoe. You take care now. I'll be fine. I won't get any paperwork. I'll be fine. Hello. Hello to you as well. Just go on a 15-mile death run. Do you guys want me to, like, do the Saitama workout and let you know how it goes? How bad could it possibly be? The Great Command, I'll give him 2 carrots to say, thank you for the answer, horse. I'll pass it along. No problem. I am happy to help where I can. Wrist extra important. I'm still recovering from my wrist buckling under bench press. It is, like, something that you don't really think about until you get an injury like that. That's why I have to emphasize it, because that shit's scary when it happens. It's terrifying. Gotta protect everybody. Working out around others is the hardest thing when beginning. That is also true. So you might have to, like, do the early hours of the morning or late at night. That's when I'll see a lot of beginner workers in the gym. Well, beginner working out. But I also recommend just having earbuds in and trying to, like, get used to tuning out the world around you. Usually people don't care what you're doing, so you just have to, like, you know, go into your own little zone. That's why you have a spotter. I mean, yeah, but if you don't want to work out with other people, then it's better to just make sure you can control the weight fully. But if you want to do, like, maxes and stuff, then maybe, then, yeah. Then you gotta be super careful. Base gym is always filled with old people. Not really, not late at night. I've never really seen that issue. The only thing in Saitama's workout that would suck is the 7-kilometer run. That is a lot of running. I'm not very cardio pilled, so I don't know about that. I don't like the stay quiet gyms. I played high school football. If I'm going for a max, I want everyone in there screaming at you. Why? Actually, that's not, I don't know. It is kind of like, it's funny hearing people get super into their workout, but it does, like, psychological things. I think there's, like, actual benefits to, like, screaming at the top of your lungs when you're doing a lift. And I think it does technically help you push a little bit further. Oh, that's only 4 miles. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Motivation, yes! Scream to boost your motivation! It is encouraging. That's good. If you go later during the night, like, when there's less people there, usually they don't really give a shit if you're yelling, because everybody who works out at those hours is typically very serious about it and very focused, I find. I don't know if I have the heart to scream in the gyms. Just imagine me deadlifting and I just slam it on the ground and go, look at me now, everybody! I'm winning! Hell yeah, bro! And it's like, huh? Yeah, people, yeah. Want to get into the gym? They suck and want to leave, but I already paid for it. Oh yeah, you know. Look to your heart's content. Sorry, this isn't a Planet Fitness. They're not gonna stop me. They're not gonna stop me. I'm motivation maxing out here. I'm trying to motivate other people with the intensity of my workouts. It does, I mean, well, okay, so it can get annoying when people slam weights on the ground, but I feel like if they do it on one of those padded areas where it kind of muffles it a bit, because usually when I see deadlifting setups, it's done on, like, a mat or something. But if it's just, like, loudly fucking echoing throughout the gym, yeah, it can get kind of irritating. Especially if it's done at a quiet time where there's not, like, people's voices and stuff to drown it out. I would like to get into the gym more, but I don't want to get into it when there's people going mad about it. Like, just chill. I don't know if they're mad about it necessarily. It's like, they're just passionate, you know? They're passionate about it. If they're using rubber weights, I don't care about slamming. Who the fuck is slamming large rubber weights? Are there even... Well, no, I mean, there's weights that have, like, the rubber on the outside, but then on the inside it's all metal and stuff. I don't know what happens at a Planet Fitness. I would love to go there sometime. I feel like it'd be an experience in its own right. I've only ever really gotten super into lifting out at the base gym, so you know. Just go with a partner or a friend. Working out with the wife is the best. I mean, that would be fun. Okay, so my thing is, when I first started out, I didn't necessarily mind going to the gym with someone else, but you have to, like, wait for equipment to clear up, and, you know, you might work out at a different pace than them, and then you guys have, like, different routines. Maybe it's, like, leg day for them, and it's, like, you know, your push day or some shit. So it's, yeah, I don't know, eventually you get kind of sick of working out with other people, but some people just feel more motivated when they have someone else to work out with them. Even if it's just like a friend, like where you don't necessarily work out together, but you go to the gyms at some point in the same day and you talk about it, because like you're more likely not to like tell yourself, you know, when you wake up and you gotta go to the gym and you just kind of talk yourself out of it. You're like, I can go later, and then some shit comes up and you don't feel like it. That's less likely to happen if you're working out with someone else, because you don't want them to think you're a bitch, right? So, you know, it's extra motivation. I hope we get sponsored by World of Tanks or War Thunder. It'd be cool to see Tomoe-themed stuff like stickers for World War II tanks and planes those kids. I don't know if I'm cool enough for that sort of thing yet. I'll do my best, though. Investing in a home gym, it's best when you need me time. Yeah, it could be very convenient, too, not having to go to the gym. Do you ever train in body armor or full kit? Been giving a try at running with my belt. That's kind of weird, because you need weight distribution to be even to prevent injuries effectively. I've done weighted vest training before. That is pretty fun. I don't know how expensive gym memberships are. What is the average rate for them? Yes. Tomoe War Thunder leaks. I guess I have information that they would find useful, but I'm not. I like to think I'm not that goofy to do something like that. Hello, Madam Horse, where are we? Well, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. Don't ask. I don't even know where we are right now. It's a happy place, though. You know, don't worry about the details. I am more of a World War I gal, that is true. I am, in fact, World War I cavalry themed. That is me. This is me. This is my story. Gamer subs? I feel like I'd want to do, like... I want like I'm trying to think of the words for this. Like a sponsorship for, a more actually exercise-based supplement would be nice. Because there's a lot of good brands out there. I would love to do something for them. Not necessarily like a gamer brand, but like a good protein powder or pre-workout or creatine and shit like that. If any sort of supplements like that. Not HelloFresh. That is not it. No. Also, eating enough calories and the right food helps in the gym. Oh, I can give advice. So you do have to be very careful about your diet. Protein powder is a great supplement to help meet your daily protein needs if you are lifting a lot. But also, I would recommend cutting out sugary drinks as much as possible, including stuff like juice. It's not just, oh, no soda. You also don't want to have too much juice either, or anything like that, because they have a lot more calories in them than you think, than you would expect, rather. So, it's just something to be mindful of. Mostly water is good. Coffee is actually fine still. It's a pretty healthy natural stimulant, I believe. So yeah, it's not too bad. I've spoke with nutritionists about this and stuff. They seem like they knew what they were talking about. It's carbs, not calories. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, juice is very good, but only in moderation, you know. Fruit juice sucks because it has none of the fiber and stuff the actual fruit has. It's like people who remove the apple skins. I think apple skin has a lot of fiber in it, right? What do I look for in protein powder? So I get called a bitch for this, right? But like, I prefer pea protein over whey protein because whey protein is milk-based, and too much milk kind of fucks with your skin and stuff, and it can be bad to have too much of it. So pea protein is a plant-based protein, and it has the same effects. It gives you your protein but you're not fucking up your skin and stuff. So I think that's good. I think that's good. That's my recommendation for protein powder anyway. Anyway, I've been ranting about fitness for too long. This is why I try not to go on about this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just very passionate about it. Ugh. Do I mix it with water or milk? I think it's better to mix it with milk. Although, I mean, if you're trying to avoid having a lot of milk, then mixing it with like almond milk or something makes sense to me. I don't know how you milk an almond, but like, hear me out here. It's pretty good. That explains a bit. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Avoiding the milk, drink more milk. No, almond milk. Almond milk will be fine. This is a conversation you get after asking how was your day. That's fair. We have ended up at this point. It's supposed to have really long BCAA protein compared to milk while being more digestible. It's pretty damn solid of a drink. Pretty damn solid. Getting the almonds to stay still is tricky. Whatever, man. Whatever. Oat milk is pretty good too. Yeah. You guys get what I'm putting down. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Well, yes, I got to info dump about my passions. This was a very good yap session. I hope the atmosphere of this for a chatting stream was enjoyable too. This is the first time I've ever done this before, so hopefully it's that. I'll probably do like a different scene every time I do something like this. Just a horse in different scenarios. Let me see if I can actually like stand up and move this. I want to see what happens if I shift poses. I've been in the same pose the whole time. Let's see, default pose. Is it gonna put me in the chair? It's probably going to put me in the chair. Okay. Default. Horse at an angle! Oh, there's the abs. There we go. I have to sit back down. This is horrifying. I knew I couldn't modify it. There we go. Back to my table. T-pose? No T-pose! Not the chair. Hey, here's your T-pose. This was not how things were intended to be. And yet, it's fine sometimes. Alright, there we go. But yeah, very fun, very nice. What was I talking about again? I don't even remember. I've already forgotten the objective at hand! Asserting my dominance over chat? Yeah! Oh shit. I tried to slam my desk and it was revolting. Did not work well. You understand. I am the sergeant major of the Umarmy. I am the paragon of excellence. We're gonna pretend that did happen. Just you didn't see anything. Erase this from your memory, or else. I wonder where we'll go next. I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling. It's kind of like a whimsical sort of adventure, you know? It's time to switch topics. I'm thinking so hard right now. You saw it? It's on video? Oh. That's terrifying, actually. It reminds me of those found footage tapes. That was more of like an old internet thing, though. You know when like the resolution used to be super crunchy, and you'd be able to see like demons crawling out of the McDonald's trash can at like 2 in the morning on the camera that's like posted up at the Blockbuster next door, and then it like screeches and it rapidly approaches, and then the camera footage fades away, and then you hear a knock at your front door, and then you try to ignore it, but the knock happens again a couple minutes later, and then you hear something scratching at your window, and you know that you can't ignore it, but it turns out it was just the wind the whole time. But then when you go to bed and you wake up to go get some milk, it's standing in your doorway. That's why we don't do found footage videos anymore. It's not good anymore. That stuff is the reason I implanted a camera on me and carry a gun? That's a lot! That's doing a lot, man. I don't know. This is very oddly specific. I have been told I tend to get into very oddly specific stories. I'm not sure why. My brain just jumps around to different topics a lot. Every Thursday night! Yeah! Do you guys... Okay, actually, I'm curious. How many of you guys have a gun under your pillow? I've heard this is pretty normal. I have to do a check. You don't have to answer, though! If you're not comfortable answering, that's fine. I'm just curious. It happened twice to Tomoe? I believe it. Marquise has announced tomorrow. Are you saying you were inside of our walls? I don't think that'd be very comfortable. I don't know. It's not under my pillow. It's what exists somewhere. Self-defense weapons are not a bad idea at today's age. Well, actually, probably at any point in history. You gotta stay safe, you know? It's next to the pillow by my K-bar. K-bars are fucking awesome. I wish I had a K-bar. You should get one. We all need one. We all need one. Top drawer? Taser light. I think I have pepper spray. I've never used it, and I don't think I would ever use it, but I have it. It was a gift. Canada here, a nail gun does the job. Do people commit crime in Canada? Do you even need a firearm for anything? Not under the pillow, but in arm's reach. Okay, so you're not afraid of any sleep paralysis demons, is what you're saying. Pepper spray a wasp nest, it might kill them. Or, hear me out here. So, what if you got really drunk with a couple of buddies, and you got this baseball bat, right? And then you roll a dice, and whoever rolls the lowest has to go out and swing at the beehive until it falls down. And you have to hope that you don't get locked outside. Yeah. Yeah. So my model capable of doing finger guns? Yeah. Well. Holy shit. It's hardcore, man. It's hardcore. Canadians have to get creative? Huh. I feel like Canada gets too cold for the crazies to grow to problematic numbers. Yeah, probably. Just quit in the first place? That's quitter talk, man. You gotta go down in history as the guy who just went for it. Speaking from experience, I'm not allergic to bees, but I also don't want to swing at a hive with a baseball bat. I'd probably miss and hurt myself. I'm not as clumsy as I used to be, but you know. That's natural selection at that point. You gotta be careful. Creativity is why the Geneva Conventions were made. I think there might be a little bit more to it than that, but you know. Yeah, maybe, possibly. Funny story, my dad shot a nail through his hand with a nail gun once. Thing double fired in him and went through the other side of his hand. He couldn't pull it out, so I took him to the hospital. That sounds extremely painful. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it had a happy ending. Why do you hate bees? What did bees ever do to you? I don't think they're particularly harmful. I mean, they usually don't attack unless provoked, right? I am not clumsy anymore. I used to be clumsy. There's a difference. Not anymore. I wonder if I can knife hand with this. Let's see. No. Hold on. Close enough. Sorry, it was the intrusive thought winning. I hate bees and moths? No, I don't mind bees. Moths is, you know, that's another story. It's not very threatening. Well, being threatening is hard. Alright, you wouldn't understand. Is that a karate chop? I don't know any, I don't know how to, I'm not a killer. I'm not dangerous. Don't cry! Don't you fucking cry! Chin up, sport. Gets better. I only want to see smiles out here. If you don't fucking smile, you get thrown in the pit. You don't want to be thrown in the pit. You punched a wasp once. Why would you do that? What you... There's that smile. Yeah. Horse barn hook hand barn door. What? What? Where is the pit? Where's a place people really don't want to go? The UK? Maybe the pits in the UK. Yeah, that's good enough. This is the strangest PT I've ever been part of. You get used to it. It's fine. Detroit? I don't know what happens in Detroit. I only hear bad things about it, though. Wisconsin? Why would you not want to be in Wisconsin? Oh man, these restaurants have too much fucking cheese. What am I gonna do? Yeah, you gotta face that fear, buddy. It's gonna be okay, pal. Scotland. What's wrong with Scotland? Oakland? Where's Oakland at? Is it a forest or something? Huh. New Jersey. Maybe New Jersey. Maybe. Wisconsin is crazier than Florida when it comes to crime. I thought that was Ohio. I'm not sure anymore. Oh, it's in California. Huh. How strange. Okay. Stabbings. What do people get stabbed over? It's over, like, important stuff, right? Not like, oh, why'd you look at me funny? And then they, like, whip out a knife and just go, like, well, hey, I can do this. Stab. I've never been stabbed before, nor have I stabbed anyone. But I imagine it would go something like that. Probably with less hesitation and more bloodlust, you know? But you get the point. It's over crack. That's a different matter entirely. I'm not qualified to speak on this subject. You need a reason to stab? Yeah. Ideally, yeah. Ideally. New York, considering the squatter problems? Man. I guess that's life for you sometimes. I have been stabbed, not a good time, do not recommend. How does it feel? Is there like adrenaline and stuff? I've heard that there's some adrenaline, but then like once it wears off, then it's like really bad. Especially if they hit something important. I think there's like a lot of important things in your chest. That's why I usually aim like anywhere in the chest. But then it's like, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. Been stabbed, have stabbed, the one time I ever got drunk and never again. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Just leaves a permanent scar that you have to see forever. Man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring up heavy topics. I'm supposed to just be a happy-go-lucky horsewoman talking in this weird environment that we find ourselves in now. Stabbed myself in the hand by accident? I don't recommend it. 0 out of 10 experience. If somebody threatened you with a bread knife, would you be afraid? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Why have so many of you guys been stabbed? What the fuck? What? You're happy? Okay, that's close enough to a smile. That's a future smile in the making right there. Oh. It faded? Okay. Stabbing the hand. That sounds like a pretty commonplace. Average day in London? Oh yeah. That's a good point, actually. I forgot the UK was known for stabbings. A lot of stabbings here, goddamn. Been shot and stabbed. Now I'm glad I avoid violence. I've still never seen a fight happen in person that wasn't like, you know, like training and shit. I've never seen like a street fight before. But I don't think I want to either. That sounds super concerning, and like people would probably be screaming and scared, and that would not be fun to witness. Ohio? Is that where they're fighting at? You'd rather be shot than stabbed? I don't know, maybe that would do less damage. Now I have to figure out the best way to win in a fight. Quick and easy, you know? Go to barracks parties, guaranteed fights. I don't think I'm social enough for parties. It's not really my vibe, you know? I don't think so. You need to get out more? No, wait, never mind. I'm happy staying indoors. I pretty much only just go to work, the gym, and then I come home. And then I'm here. Hi. Oh, that's a shitty way. Here we go. There we go! Much better. Much more enthusiasm behind it. The invention of archery, I want to stab that guy all the way over there. That's creative thinking right there. That's ingenuity at its finest. You gonna head on and do some writing? Good luck, bro. Good luck with the writing. You've had to defend your house/family from an intruder before? Isn't that when you're supposed to get a very loud dog that tends to bark at the slightest sound? I feel like that'd be a pretty good home defender right there. Work, gym, defact, stables. It's the perfect square of activity. Alright, what is being shot but being stabbed at long range? I thought that was more of getting hit by an arrow. But I don't know how much damage an arrow would do. Thank you for the bits! Golf clapping. I'm not antisocial, I just choose not to socialize. How dare you? We do not have any carrots yet. Our stock is still cripplingly low and we're about to have to make sacrifices, you know? We gotta do what we have to do for the good of the order. Chihuahuas make good guard dogs. Nothing gets by them. Do you mean like the really shaky ones or like the ones that just have like the 1,000-yard stare? The ones that just always look very pissed off. Even when they're apparently happy according to their owners. It's like, oh no, he's making that angry face because he loves you. Okay, but I'm not putting my hand near him. 500 bits, thank you. I have to clap since I can. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I have a pretty good golf clap. I want to get one of those lights one day that turns off and on from that. You're making me clap. Quick question, Miss Tomoe. Organic or natural carrots? I want the okay, so you know that one produce where, well, it's like, so it's the defective ones, the ones that they usually throw away because they're all fucked up. You gotta get those, the mutant carrots, the ones that have like carrots growing out of the side of carrots. Yeah. I think that would be the best sort of carrot. So organic. That's organic at its finest. Sweet carrots or tangy carrots? I don't know if there's a difference, is there? Yeah, the ugly produce is adorable. It's adorable. Clap on, clap off. The clapper. That is in fact how that light works. It's really cool. Cute, ugly demon goblin. It looks like it should be sacrificed. It's interesting. Huh? Sweet carrots? Wait, there's actually a sweet carrot? I need to buy some carrots for the carrot ASMR this weekend. I forgot about that shit. I should probably, like, put my schedule somewhere on Twitch now that I think about it. If you ever want to know what my schedule is, I post it on my YouTube community page, I post it on Twitter, I post it on Discord, and I post it on Instagram. Really weird places to put it, mind you, but it gets the job done. Wild carrots are orange? Wait, they're not orange. What color are they then? Huh? I haven't been able to catch a stream for a few days. Hello there! Welcome to the stream. This is the horse experience. Ooh. Thank you for the 100 bits! As a horse girl, do you go to a doctor or a veterinarian? Doctors are afraid of horses, right? I have the feeling they would be, so... But then going to the vet would be weird. I just tough out my injuries. You know when you, like, scrape your knee and you get some dirt rubbed in, they're like, yeah, sport, you'll be fine. Just walk that shit off. Don't be a pussy. You don't want to grow up into a little bitch. They pat you on the back really aggressively, and then you start sobbing. It's like, no. Those are bitch tears. And then you just smile through the pain. So yeah, I would probably just smile through the pain. Thug it out. Yeah, the pain goes away eventually, but the humiliation of crying from the pain, that lasts a lifetime, you know? Gotta embrace toxic masculinity. Am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. I am more than okay. I'm like super okay. But Tomoe, that's every day. Then every day is a good day. They bred a vet and a doc together to make the first veterinarian solely to treat Tomoe. But I never get injured. I don't think so, at least. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've sustained a real injury. Carrots range from black to pale yellow. So there's like drop rarities to them. Why did they, wait. Why did they make them orange then? Is there like a benefit? Does it scare away people? Is it a healthy color? How does it work? Thank you for the 100 bits. Does the size of the carrot matter? I mean, I heard that baby carrots are like shredded down versions of normal carrots, so I don't know why they do that, unless it's like when they're selling shredded carrots for salads, they're like, let's just sell these little baby carrots for like dip and stuff. You got like the snack spreads or something. I don't think it matters. I think they all taste the same, so it doesn't matter. Orange is a cool color. Orange is my favorite color, so I understand that. Why are you guys clapping too on the YouTube side? You guys are goofy. Orange looks yummy, plus has the same natural sweetener as sweet potato. It's a natural sweetener? Huh. I was not aware of this. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. It's like you guys are saying hi to each other, but you're so close yet so far at the same time. I should probably wrap this stream up soon. I've been yapping for almost 2.5 hours. I would say that's unlike me, but left unchecked, I have yapped longer before. I thought it was red. No, I think yellow is like the color of hunger. Red is the color of anger and aggression. Orange is the in-between, so it's healthy. Why not? Why not? I'm sweet enough already. I've been yelling at people the whole time though. I don't know about that. I got too aggressive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I made anybody cry today. Do not cry. It's gonna be okay. I think. Probably. Chatting with the horse is always fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I think that's about everything I got for today. This has been a very good stream, though. It's been a very good time. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. Glad I could use my 3D model again. I'll definitely do more streams like this in the future. It's kind of just like fun. I don't know. It's fun watching everything sway and stuff. I am a man. I am incapable of crying. With enough pain, any amount of tears are possible. It's gonna be okay. Yelling in a sweet manner? How the fuck does that work? That does not sound possible. But maybe. Possibly. I'm glad you like the 3D model. Thank you. Compliments to the chef. Floppy horse. It's novel? Well, I'm glad I can do this. I just like wave my hands up again. Yep. That's pretty impressive. My mannerisms. Yes, they are indeed more apparent like this. That's fine. I smile too much while streaming. How much is more clear now? But it's okay. It's okay. I'll see you guys around. There's lots of fun stuff ahead. Lots of fun stuff. But everything's gonna be fun. Everything's gonna be fine. Thank you guys for giving me your time, and I'm glad you had fun today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Here you go. Proper wave. Wait, I can't do it! No! Hold on. There we go! There we go. It was a little bit scuffed because my tracking isn't perfectly set up, but that's close enough. Thanks for the stream. No, thank you for being here for the stream. Thank you. Thank you. Tomoe, yeah? Wait, I had to set up a rate. I gotta do that real quick. Hold on. Let me cook a little bit. Sorry if I seem a little bit confused. I promise. I'm normally very focused and not the least bit confused. Nah, it's been fun. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna send you off now. Let me see if I can read on YouTube too. Will I be able to today? Will I be able to today? Fuck, I can't! Why do I have to stream at the weird hours? Usually like 30 minutes after I stop streaming is usually when a lot of people start streaming. So sometimes I try to go on for a little bit longer, but it doesn't often line up very well. But I'll at least send you guys on Twitch on your way. So be on your best behavior, have a fun time, and don't talk to strangers. Unless, well, they say that today's stranger is tomorrow's friend, but if the stranger looks like they might harm you in some sort of way, then definitely don't talk to them. Unless maybe, you know, looks are deceiving, you can't judge a book by its cover. But if they're running towards you with some sort of weapon, then definitely do not engage. Do not, just go. Just get the fuck out of there, pretty much. Alright, that's enough. That's enough wisdom for me. Alright, bye. Yes, where's the end button? Fuck, where is it? Where is it? I found it! Okay, bye.